titles 2015. First final this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you present and out there in the World Wide Web viewing, welcome. Our first final, the Masters Team Final. It's my pleasure to introduce the two teams of this event today. But first of all, let's have a look at who the umpires and adjudicators are. We have Lance Ryan on my left and Sid Scott. Please, warm round of applause for the umpires. And the adjudicators throughout the day will be Greg Dingle, the head adjudicator, Gordon Males, Lance Ryan, Alf Spiller, and Andrew Saltmarsh. Warm round of applause for them. Now let's get into the teams. Our first team, their team manager is Chris Ormsby. Their captain is Russell Yulton. We then have Michael Phillips, Michael Delahunty, and Phil Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, South Australia. South Australia were undefeated in the round robin. They lost to Victoria in the semi, and they won a thriller against Queensland to make this final. Once again, South Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, their team manager, Andrea Bird, captain, Cran Wrigley, vice captain, Don Colbert, Jimmy Reen, Steve Gray. They finished second in the round robin. They defeated South Australia in the semi to go direct to the grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, our hosts, Victoria. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could all please be upstanding for the playing of the national anthem. Round of applause for these two teams, ladies and gentlemen. Wish them the very best of luck. Now I ask them to take part in the traditional handshake, to wish each other the best of luck. And also a correction, it was Western Australia that were in that thrilling preliminary final last night. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, once again, wish these two teams the very best of luck. Good luck, Victoria. Good luck, South Australia.
Michael. Come on, Vic. Right. Come on, Vix, come on. Come on, Jim. Come on, Steve.
Table one. You're on that one, Michael. Jones, you're on that one.
Go, Vix. Come on, Jim. Come on, mate. Come on, Vix. Come on, Stevie. That's the way, mate. Come on. Come on, Steve. False bottom. Open toe. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim. Come on, mate. Come on, Jimmy.
Come on, Vix. Jimmy.
Shot Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy.
And 50 Shades.
Shot Steve.
Come on, boys, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from the Commercial Club here in Albury.
Yes, Jonesy, come on, Jonesy. Come on, Philip.
These are the Australian national titles. We've got a great final this morning between Victoria and South Australia. Certainly looking forward to this one. It's a star-studded lineup between these two teams.
Come on, mate.
And James.
Some players that have been around quite a while and have had some great achievements. None other than, say, Steve Gray, who's a current Masters World Champion playing in the Victorian side. And of course, Mick Delahanty,
That's right, Phil.
captain of that one and only winning 1996 Australian World Championship. Russell Hill was part of that team.
And Jim.
Cran Wrigley for Victoria was part of that team. So we've got Victoria, Cran Wrigley on the right table, currently in control of the table. Phil Jones on the left.
Come on, Phil.
Phil Jones was a late inclusion. Fortunately, Wayne Rollison was became
Great
ill and
shot,
requires
mate.
an
Great
operation.
shot,
And
Phil.
Come on, Michael.
Come on, Mickey.
Phil's good fortune
Card, mate.
meant that he slotted into the team
Come on, Mick.
nicely. But we wish Wayne all the best wherever he is recovering. So Stevie Gray's playing Phil Jones and Victoria on the left table. Jimmy Reen playing Michael Phillips on the right.
Phil.
Come on, Mick.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Mick.
Mick.
At the moment,
Come
two
on.
South Australians to the tables.
Come on, SA.
Both these frames still in the balance.
Not bad, Phil.
Reasonable light restricts Steve Gray
Shot,
from
Michael. Great shot.
quite a few shots on the table.
Great shot, mate. Come on.
Although with Steve.
Come on, Stevie. Come on, Steve.
Actually, Steve's got half a chance here. Depends on where he finishes here. It's probably more than half a chance.
Come on, Stevie. Come on, Stevie. That's the way forward.
Yes, Mickey. Come on, SA.
You can probably take this ball in the bottom right corner and head back for those two balls in the middle of the table.
Come on, Stevie.
I thought he was going to go too far, but I think he's stopped nicely. He's got that yellow in the top right. And you can put the yellow in the middle and black in the top right. It'll be first blood to Victoria.
Shot, Michael. Good visit, mate.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Bix.
Michael Phillips is in a reasonable position there for SA.
Come on, Michael.
Stevie lining up for the black. And that's 1-0 to Victoria. Victoria draw first blood. They made this final by defeating South Australia in the semi after they finished second in the round robin. South Australia started a little bit, haven't quite jumped out of the blocks.
Cut, Russ.
Michael Phillips just missed a relatively easy pot there. In that bottom left corner. Gives Jimmy Reen an opportunity to try and create something here.
Seconds.
I'm happy with that too.
All right.
Yes. He's missed everything.
Come on, it's Dave. Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. Go. Come on.
Come on, Donnie.
Donnie Colbert.
Come on, Michael.
Left table. So Michael's in close to his two reds.
Yes, mate. That's a great shot, mate. Oh, great shot, mate. Come on now.
That's a good shot by Michael Phillips.
Come on, it's Dave.
He's first because he's got two after Graham Wrigley. After Jimmy Reen missed everything. So we just concentrate on Michael Phillips here.
Come on, Michael.
And Donnie.
Donnie Colbert's been
30 seconds.
a great player, Victorian at these Masters.
Great vision, Michael. Great vision, Michael.
Well done, mate.
So you would think that Michael's taking control here. It can be very difficult for Jimmy to
Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ. Come on, say. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
close to that yellow, would maybe try and cut it onto the other yellow to pot it in the middle. It's a very difficult shot. But if it comes off, then
30 seconds.
what looks very awkward could turn into a frame win. I think he's going to take it on. The way he's lining up.
Come on, Michael. Come on,
Come on, say.
Give it a shot. Now it's open for Michael to clear these reds.
Stop, Russ.
Come on, Russ.
In the meantime, Russell's just played a nice ball on the left table. Both these teams will be looking for early advantage at the moment. Victoria drew first blood, but sure SA would love to peg back these two frames. This final's going to be paid over 16 frames. Or a race to
Shot, mate.
Shot, mate. Come on, Michael.
Great shot, Michael. Come
because
on.
we already had a thrilling playoff last night in the prelim.
And Russ.
South Australia played WA.
Come on, Michael.
Got down to a 3-frame playoff and South Australia won that one 2-1.
Yes, mate. Great shot.
Nice shooting, mate.
Come on,
Victoria
mate.
should be the fresher of the two after having played last night.
Come on, Michael.
Let's see if Michael Phillips can clear what appear to be 3 elementary reds and the black nicely sitting close to the pocket here in the bottom right.
Yes, mate. Yeah, mate. Nice.
30 seconds.
Everything's going according to plan for Michael so far. Michael Phillips gives Jimmy Reen on the right table. He's thinking about it a fair bit. I guess he's concerned about where he should leave the white to get a good position on the black. Maybe it's a little bit early in the morning for him.
30 seconds.
Yes, Michael. Great
Of course,
shot.
every player's got a preference as to what type of shot they want to leave themselves on, whether it be the angled position or screw back.
Come on, mate.
Michael might play
Come on, it's safe.
a little bit of bottom left side.
It'll
Just
do
a
it.
natural angle.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, it's come through nicely. Absolutely perfect. Just goes to show it pays to have a good think about your shot and take your time when you need to. And Michael Phillips draws the match at 1 frame all in these early stages of this Masters final. We've still got
Great, mate. Come on, Russ.
doing battle.
That's a good call. All right.
30 seconds.
So Russell lining up.
Donnie, come on, Donnie.
So Don Corbett has got a yellow ball over the pocket. That seems to be giving him control with his frame.
Shut up. Come on, Russ.
Can they say, come on?
Russell Hilton's got his
Hey,
work cut
Russell.
out. Russell Hilton's got his work cut out here to try and work his way into this frame.
Come on, Della. Come on, mate.
Come on, Duff.
Come on, Mick. Come on, mate.
Mick Delahunty. It's Cran Ridley on the right table.
Donnie.
Right.
Let's see if Don Colbert has a go at this
Bye-bye. Come on, Della.
in the frame here. I think he may still delay it yet. Very much a team player, Don Colbert. As all these Masters players are. When you're playing for the team, you've got to quite often you've got to think of the percentage shot.
Mate.
Great shot.
Right.
Comfortable when you do go for the pot out.
30
Come on, it's safe.
Very pensive, Don Colbert. Nice putter. Looks like he's going to try and pot his balls, and you know, he's got that insurance ball over the top right-hand pocket.
Hey, Mick. Come on.
Shot, Della. Come on, mate.
He's playing very careful, very much
Come on, Russ.
percentage player, Don Colbert. He obviously maybe didn't feel comfortable in the position on that black with those two reds. So by playing the shot he did, he feels he can eliminate some of the risk. But of course, only takes a couple of big shots for your opponent to play, and you could be back in the frame, and of course, that was nearly one of them.
Russ.
Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Come on, mate. Come on, Vix.
So that's a little bit trickier for Don Colbert with the lead that he's got. I think he can pot that yellow down the left top pocket.
Come on, Donnie.
Of course, he's got the one down here at the bottom right. And will he find the middle? He has.
All right, come on, Russell.
That's the opportunity that Russell was looking
Come
for.
on, mate.
Something. You never know when something might go wrong, and unfortunately it did for Donnie Colbert there.
30 seconds.
Hey, Mick.
Come on, Russ. Let's go, mate.
Russell Yorton probably he's got a bit of good fortune here, but that's the way this game goes. see if he can make the most of the opportunity. He's got all these 5 reds in the open. He's got 2 shots that can promote that red that's been covered by the yellow.
Come Russell.
So he's gone down there early to solve that problem first. Middle ball for position to get into a nice spot on the table to clear out the problem red. It's a lovely shot. He's popped up with the first, that means he's still got 2 shots to clear these final 4 reds and the black. So what looked an impossible position for Russell now has turned
Come on, Mick. Come on, Mick.
into his favour. Unfortunately, he's missed a
It's all right, Russ.
that
Come
he would
on.
normally
Come on,
pop
buddy.
99 times out of 100.
Frank?
But that's where that was the problem shot for Don Colbert.
Come on, come on.
So Russell's now playing to clear with 1 shot.
Come on, Russ.
He's pushed that red that he used for the cannon to just a slightly awkward position because he's restricted on the pockets that he can put it in. He can put it in the middle. And he has to get back up to the top of the table for that.
Shot, Russell.
Shot, Russell.
Big hit, mate. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Let's see what Russell plays here. Try and follow through.
Come on, mate.
All right, Russ.
He obviously thinks that he can play that red between cushion and yellow, and play it off the cushion onto the yellow and
Come on, Russ.
top left pocket. Having a good think about it. Just to find the right angle to come off that cushion with the red. Yeah, just shot that nice left beautiful shot, and it's perfect on the black.
Come on, SA.
And Don Colbert, if this goes, we'll think this is the one that got away. Well
Yeah.
played by Russell Wilton, and South Australia take a 2-1 lead. We've got a bit of a tussle here between teammates.
Come on, Frank. And Jimmy.
Most of these guys are all mates. They've been on the circuit for a long time. They fought plenty battles on the table and enjoyed each other's company after the match. Crown Wrigley here. Umpires in our way here. Lance Ryan. Crown's just played a pot in the bottom left pocket. In the background there, behind the Consolidated Leisure and Sport sign, is Andrew Saltmarsh. Also live streaming for AEBF live stream.
Come on, Russell.
Good morning to viewers if you've joined us to watch this Masters final.
Come on,
We're over in Australia. I'm sure if it's the other side of the world, in Europe, it'll be early hours of the morning. We're still up.
I'm not going to drink it, mate. No. Guarantee you. I need a bit of a rest. I made it. That's what counts.
Cran Wrigley's trying to. It's on yellows, but he's got this yellow that's tied up with the red in the bottom left, which he's trying to work out how he can create something, and this might be the opportunity if he can sneak off the yellow that's sitting just over the bottom left pocket. bring it free.
Come on, Russ.
No, that's safe.
Yellow ball's in play.
But of course, he's still got this black on the cushion, so may even just promote this yellow for the time being. No, he's actually going for it. That's a great shot because he's freed up the pocket totally. So it means that if he gets the right side of the black, he can run it down to the bottom left. So he's got to leave him. So he's going to pot this yellow in the top left pocket. Leave himself nicely to be able to come across to the right of the table and run the black into the bottom left.
Come on.
Come on, mate. Come on, Della. Come on, mate.
Come on, FJ.
Unfortunately, he's missed that pot. And that gives Mick Delahunty an opportunity. Mick Delahunty doesn't need too many opportunities.
Yeah, mate.
Come on, Della.
Touch.
I think Grant Rick would be very disappointed with that shot. After doing the hard work, creating a chance for himself. And yet now he's got to watch Mick and hoping that Mick's going to make a mistake, which is highly improbable here. Relishes these situations in many finals over the years. Of course, this is his first year at in the Masters. He's going to take this red bottom right.
Come on, come on.
Shot Della.
Come on. Come on.
Of course, left himself on the black in the same pocket. It's nicely played, and South Australia take a 3-1 lead in this Masters final. With a couple of frames there where Victoria will think we should have won them, but unfortunately, that's the way this game is. Pressure of final sometimes.
Come on, Russell.
Trying to get that better position. Probably played a little bit too tentatively. I thought Tom could have gone a little bit earlier, but that's the way it is. So South Australia lead 3-1. And we go from one tussle to another. Russell Yorton and Jimmy Ree. Russell just crowned that white amongst that cluster of yellows.
Come on, that side.
Come, skipper.
Come on, Russell.
Just tried to leave Russell in a position where he can't do too much. He's in a bit of a... He's got two shots, so he's got to try and open up those balls. But it's a lot of work to do in this frame for Russell, because he's got this yellow on the bottom right rail with the pocket blocked by red.
Come on, Jim. Come on, man. Come on, Come on, Jim.
So Russell's fouled there.
Come on, Jim.
Jimmy.
Didn't quite see why the foul was. Maybe a time foul.
Shot, Jim.
It's a nice shot played by Jimmy. It's giving him an opportunity to take these balls. I think he should win this frame from here. Got 2 shots. Just concentrating on the
Break, Mick, come on.
left table at the moment. That McDonald is just breaking the right.
What I say?
Playing current world champ Steve Gray.
Yellow ball's nominated.
Jimmy Reen's going to try and cannon this red into the bottom right pocket. Got the red sitting there. And he's jammed them.
Shot, Mick.
So that means he's used
Come on, Judy.
one of his shots. Should still clear from here. He just lost that comfort of having 2 shots on black,
Mick. Hello, Mick.
which is nicely. Should be able to pop this red and come around for his final red up the table.
Hot, mate.
All
Working.
right, mate, come on. It's all right. Come on, buddy.
Come on, SA.
Jimmy's come around him. No, he's fine. I thought he was going to go too far there for a minute.
Come on, Jimmy.
But slowed up. Should be able to just stun the white and carefully put the black in the middle. Just got a bit of an awkward bridge here. Sometimes that's all it takes to put a player off his shot. He's firing over a yellow and on the cushion.
30 seconds.
There you go. That's what it does.
Come on, mate.
Come on, SA. Come on,
What
Russ.
should have been what we thought all elementary becomes
Come on,
a
Russell.
difficult shot. And
Let's go, mate. Second.
of course we've got Russell Young
Come
back
on, SA.
but he possibly thought he wasn't going to get another visit.
Shot, Mick.
Come on, Mick.
Shot,
Just
Russ.
chose to play, promote one of his balls and leave a snooker. Jimmy Reen. Could be dangerous because if he pots it, his white's going to be in the vicinity to put that black in the middle. May try a little swerve here, just to get enough angle to
Yeah, great shot,
come
mate.
around. Even if he hits cushion and ball, he's going to pop that red on the top left.
Well done, Mick. Good visit, mate.
Depends on whether Jimmy likes those shots, but most players at this level can execute them. But no, he's going to probably push this yellow towards his red and
Okay, Russ.
shots.
Let's go, mate. Come on.
back himself that Russell's not going to clear.
Come on, SA.
Come, Mick.
I think Russell would love this situation. He's got another opportunity to have a go with 2 shots.
Big effort.
Come on, Steve. Come on.
Second visit.
He's trying to make it on with that black, so he's not
Nice,
taking
eh?
it on. Obviously didn't feel confident to clear these 6 yellows.
Work it out, mate. Come on. Come, skipper.
In the meantime, the frame on the right is quite advanced.
30 seconds.
Shot, Stevie. Shot, mate. Top hit. 30 seconds.
Come on, Judy. Come on, Jim.
Tommy.
Come on, Mick, come on.
Let's keep our focus on Jimmy Reen here.
Foul. Two visits.
Both
Come on,
Russell and
come on,
Jimmy
Russ,
seem to
come
have
on.
gone into tentative mode. And this is even more awkward for Russell because now you've got 3 balls in awkward positions for potting. And he's tucked in behind that yellow up against the top cushion. So we could have quite a few shots left in this frame on the left between Jimmy Reen and Russell Yorton.
30 seconds. Second visit.
Maybe we'll turn our focus to Stevie Gray and
Come on, Russ.
Mick Delahanty. Both teams have gone into KG mode at the moment. You've got South Australia that are leading by 2 frames, and Victoria are a bit cautious. Just wonder if they're a bit too cautious.
Yeah, good hit, Russ.
Good man.
Good shot.
Come on, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy.
So Mick Delahanty could be trying something spectacular here. Maybe a couple of cushions into the top pocket. Beautiful cut. Brilliant.
Come on.
It's the Mick Delahanty that we know, able to pull off those big shots.
Foul. Jimmy.
Finals.
Go, Jimmy.
Come on, Russ.
And of course, what's the next trick? Maybe another fine cut onto the cushion and pot into the bottom left. While he's hitting those cuts nicely. Just had half a look. What does this bloke going?
Close.
No, he must have thought that bloke goes past that red.
Steve. Come on, Stevie. Come on, 50. Come on, 50.
And now, it's all there for Stevie Gray. Let's see if he takes this opportunity. In the meantime, the battle for Russell continues.
Yes, mate, come on.
Just put a nice double.
Come on,
Come on,
Steve.
Stevie.
Stevie Gray. Victoria would love to get this frame.
Come on, Stephen. Come on.
Stay in
Come on,
touch.
Stevie.
Neither of these sides would like to see himself 3 or 4 frames down.
Come on, Nick.
Russ.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Steve.
Go, Store.
He's done that nicely. Screwed back with that red in the middle. Or the red in the bottom left, whatever he prefers.
Foul. What I say, visits.
Take this red in the bottom left while it's straight. Just screw back slightly.
Yes, Steve. Come on, Steve. It's a whiteboard. Come on.
It's got a nice angle to take that red at the top right and slide back for the red in the middle. Depending on where he lands, straight pot in the bottom left. Then it's only an easy stun across for the black into the top left.
Russell, come on, this side. Second visit.
Not closing, Sid.
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Come on, 50.
So Stevie Gray. That's for Victoria, and Victoria come back to trail 2 frames to 3 against South Australia. In this Masters team final, talking to you from Albury, New South Wales.
Been on the ball in the middle, isn't he?
These championships hosted by Paul Victoria over the last 10-11 days.
Let's go, mate.
Coming to you from the Commercial Club. Main major sponsors, Consolidated Leisure and Sport, providers of the strong cloth and paramet balls, true line tables. These are the true line tables they're playing on for this final. And the battle continues on this table between Jimmy Reen and Russell York. Well, it looked as if it was going to be over quite a few minutes ago.
Come on, Russ. Come on. Come on, Russ.
Come on, SA.
Come, buddy.
A bit of a battle. So Russell's got two shots, but two relatively safe balls. So very much tactical game this one to try and Russell to try and get himself into a winning position.
30 seconds.
Jimmy Reen playing a waiting game.
Second worker, Russ. Come, buddy.
Come on, Russ.
The way this is shaping up, this could be going for a little while yet.
Shot, Russ. Good hit.
So it's reached a little bit of a stalemate.
Come on, Michael. Come on, Mickey.
Jimmy Reen certainly can't get to that red unless he's not going to risk coming up the table and giving two shots, because it would take a perfect shot.
Foul.
Come on, Russ. Come on.
Shot, Jimmy.
Come on, Russ.
Russ.
Russ will try and
Come on, Johnny.
bring out a ball he just put in there. He's been left hard up against that black, so
Come on, buddy.
he's going to try and win this frame. This is probably as good a time as any to
30 seconds.
try and at least get one of those yellows out and bring it into the this end of the table where. Then of course come back and cover somewhere else and leave him off the red. Try and earn another two shots to get that other end.
Come on, Jimmy.
That was very unfortunate for Russell. He's obviously seen it
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Jimmy.
like quite often happens, lost the white.
Not ready. Come on.
So now Jimmy Reen all of a sudden gets a chance earlier than he thought to take this frame.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Jimmy.
Come on, Don. Come on, mate.
Got a relatively long pot here. This red.
30 seconds.
Certainly want to pot it with one. And he's over cut it.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Johnny.
That was a terrible shot, Jimmy. But he's still on it. He can redeem himself, but just an awkward bridge again. He's probably got to play it slow so that his white doesn't run. He's made the pot. He's going to try and cut that black either in the middle or the bottom left. And make it count, because I know looks like he's got to cut across the table to the middle pocket. But he's missed it.
Come on, Russ.
And Russell York gets another opportunity.
Come on, SA.
Come on, Russ.
Come on, Johnny.
What a battle. Each one of these players will trying hard to win, but probably a frame that they'll might be a highlight of their replay career.
Come on, Jimmy.
On it's like.
Come on, Don.
So again, Russell hasn't felt confident to get the ball, so sneak it again. Jimmy Reed gets another shot. And in the meantime, Victoria just won another frame. Taking it to 3-all. Jimmy's missed it altogether. This frame to bed.
All right.
The drama is just too intense. Come on, Russell.
Come on, Jonesy. Time, mate.
Balance of play, it's probably a fair result at the moment. The way this match is poised at 3-all. Both teams will think they had frames that they should have won and lost, but I think it's a fair result. Wipe the slate and start again.
Yes. Come on, SA. Come, Philip. Yes, Russ.
Come on, Russell. Come on, Phil.
Russell's got what appears to be just a basic pot out here with these last 3 balls. All it takes is a drop of concentration for a fraction of a second, like we've seen.
Great break, Jones. Yes, Russell. Great break, Philip. Come on, SA. Come on, SA. It's all right, mate.
Come on.
So far, everything's going as planned for Russell.
Yes, mate. Yeah, Russell.
Just needs to pot this and come around for the black in the middle.
Yes, mate. Yeah, mate.
Done that nicely and well clear of going in off anyway. Played that with perfect pace. And finally, that frame is over, and South Australia take a 4-3 lead. Russell will be pleased that he got that one out the way. Both players had their share of fortune and misfortune and highs and lows. So Phil Jones back at the table. 2000 Australian champion, men's champion, the singles. He's playing Jimmy Reed.
30 seconds.
On Jonesy. Good visit, Phil.
It looked like it possibly may have been a foul. It looked like a foul to me. Jimmy Ring's on yellows and appeared to be a foul, not cold, but Jimmy doesn't seem to be too perturbed. Getting on with business.
Come on, Frank.
This is Cran Wrigley here. Always get those two confused sometimes. Jimmy wouldn't be too happy about that. I wonder if that's a foul. Yes, this time it's
Come on,
correct.
Jonesy. Come on!
Come on, Andrew.
Come on!
You've got The yellow ball stayed over the lip of the pocket. The white's gone down and nearly hit the cushion but didn't. Hence no ball hit.
Come on, mate.
Come on, James boy. Come
Just
on.
clarifying that. It's all clear that he's got 2 shots.
Jonesy.
Come on, mate. What they say?
Come on, mate.
Phil Jones has got an opportunity here. With 2 shots, you would think he should be able to take care of these rounds.
Yeah, Jonesy. Come on, mate.
Come on, James boy. Come on, Phil.
Take one of these balls in the
Come on.
Come on.
bottom right pocket or possibly bottom left.
Come on, it's safe.
Whatever he's comfortable with, but either way he should be able to make this break.
Come on, Philip.
He's a bit tentative. It's not a good sign, but he does that sometimes. Make sure he's totally comfortable before he goes down.
Nice.
He's done that well.
Come on, James boy.
Whatever it was that was bothering him, he sorted out. Got to feel totally comfortable when you go down on the shot. The rule is if you don't, get up again, have another look. So you're probably just going to play this red in the bottom left and stun around for this red that's got close to the black. It's got a nice angle to slide that into the bottom left and go back out to run the last red in the same pocket.
Yes, Philip. Yeah, buddy.
Very
Shot, James
nicely.
boy. Come on.
Come on, next
A little bit of top on the white. Not quite the angle he would have liked though, I don't think. Be interesting to see how he plays this, whether he just tries to run it slow so that he doesn't lose the white. Yeah, that's what he's going
James
for.
boy. Come on, Phil.
He's still got 2 shots on black, so let's see. That's what I'd forgotten there for a second.
Yes, mate.
That's
Yeah,
nicely
mate. Come
done.
on.
Second visit.
Always helps when you know that in the back of your mind you've got that spare shot. Nicely done by Phil Jones.
Yeah, mate.
South Australia keeping their heads in front in this match. 5 frames to 3.
Well done, James. Come on, and again, Phil. And again.
So after 8 frames, we're at the halfway stage of this match. South Australia leading 5 frames to 3.
Get away, boys.
That was the foul shot.
Phil, your break.
Jones just had a break and then off. He's up against Jimmy Reed. We've got Stevie Gray kicking off the frame on the right table. A race to 9. Jimmy Reed. Played in many finals as a young lad for Victoria. Over the 32-year history of national titles. Of course, for those of you that have just joined us, I'm Joe Finto. Got the pleasure of commentating this morning. This Masters match, star-studded lineups on both sides. Goes to show that this game you can enjoy a long history.
30 seconds.
It doesn't have an age barrier, like some of the real physical sports.
Come on, Stevie.
So we've got two Victorians on their respective tables at the moment. Control of proceedings.
Come on, Phil.
Jimmy Reen's in
Come on,
a
James boy.
reasonable position. You'd say Stevie Gray's in a pretty good position as well.
Come on.
If he's at the top of his game, I would expect that Stevie Gray would think he's going out here.
Shot, Steve.
Come on, Stephen.
He's done that very well. Just run through slightly to give himself an easier angle on the red on the cushion, bottom cushion. But at the same time leave enough angle so that he can bring the white out after he pots it and pots the black possibly in the same pocket. Of course, all these players playing for a spot on the Australian side to go across to England, play in the World Championships. They're normally held 8th June. Yeah, Stevie Gray's doing the business here. It's all going according to plan. Got himself a nice easy shot on the black to win another frame for Victoria and bring them one frame closer. The score is 4 frames to Victoria and 5 to South Australia. So Australia would like to get away, but Victoria's not going to allow them. So Stevie enjoyed right out off the break. So he's certainly cleared the cobwebs. Well, whereas Phil Jones doing a bit of a battle here.
We pick the order different next time. You don't have to do it.
Quite. Gonna try and turn this game somehow. That appears to be a great shot, but I would have liked to kiss on that red and either cover that pocket or go in. But covering the pocket would have been better. So you might say it's a bit hard, but a little bit hard to judge when you've got to play angle and then make the object ball come off the cushion and try and make it finish perfect full length of the table. Jimmy's still got to do a little bit of work. This shot will probably determine whether he's going to be able to go out here or not. Plays this well enough and he's got enough room to pot it. He's played that beautifully. Very sensible, well thought out shot. Getting onto the red, potted the red, opened up the pocket. Now he's got 2 red balls over pockets. All he's got to do is negotiate position on the black.
Come on.
Come on, Donnie. Come on, Don.
In the meantime, Mick Delahunty's just pulled off what he thought was a nice break, but unfortunately didn't get the pot. See how Jimmy goes here. I don't think he's going to try and do anything too fancy. He'll probably just pot this red slowly and take the black in the middle or bottom corner. Of course, he's left himself that awkward bridge again. Which again increases the degree of difficulty, but which is why I don't think he'll try and do anything too fancy here. So he's negotiated that shot okay, but from one difficult bridge to another, he's left himself on the cushion and the pocket. So he's bridging over them. See if he pots his black. And he's done it. Lovely pot by Jimmy Ream. And the squares are all tied up at 5-all. Great rivalry between these two states over many years. No different to any other sport. South Australian Victorian rivalry. Great tussle here at 5-all in a race to 9.
Go, Russ. Come on, Mick.
Come on, Mick.
None other than Mick Delahunty loves these Victoria SA matches. Been involved in many over the years. In fact, he's even represented Victoria.
Come on, Mick.
Captain to Victorian, winning stateside back a few years ago now. Here he is playing for South Australia in his first year as a master. Qualified as a master quite some time ago, but they wouldn't like us to know that. But he's always been good enough to make the men's side, the open side. It's great to see him participating and taking part in this Masters event. Of course, Donny Colbert, he's been to the world titles with the Australian Masters team. And won the Masters singles a few years ago. Great competitor. Appears to be a little bit unorthodox, but somehow he gets the job done.
Come on, Mick.
Although that wasn't quite one of his better shots.
Red ball's in play.
All right.
What can Mick Delahunty do?
Come on, Mick. Come on, mate. Come on,
Pulled off a couple of big shots today,
Come on, there, safe.
and they look good for him here. Yellow in the middle, and he's
Come on, mate. Great
forced it in.
Come on, buddy.
Made his way to the middle of the table. Hitting him quite nicely at the moment. He's obviously built up some confidence, and
Go, Russ.
he knows what you need to do to win. Got nice smooth cueing action with lots of conviction.
Shot, mate. Come on.
Again, just nudging his white back slightly, just making his next shot slightly easier. Nicely come
Hey,
back.
Mick.
Come on, buddy.
Put another yellow in the same pocket. And he's got the yellow ball top right hand corner. He must be getting close to that red underneath his shirt, but
Good shot, mate. Come on.
Player's a lot closer than us. He's got a better view than us. Yeah, put a bit aside to get onto this black. Ooh,
Come on, Mick. Come on, Mick.
not sure whether he can, whether he's got the angle. Yes, it looks like he's going to go for the fine cut, which he's been playing pretty well today.
Come on, mate.
Going to see if it goes straight through those two reds.
Foul.
Obviously it does, but he's nudged one of them.
Great bit.
Don Colbert gets another chance. A difficult one at that, though. He's got to try and make something happen here, or try and hide somewhere. He may try and play an easy snooker, but I don't think he'll get two shots out of it, though, but just make it a little bit awkward for Mick Delahunty. In the meantime, we've got another
Second visit. 30 seconds.
battle going on the left table between Russell Yorton and Crown Ridley. Let's focus on Don Colbert here. On the right table.
Come on, Della.
Come, Mick.
Come there, say. Come on, Mick.
That's elementary for Mick Delahunty. South Australia take a 6-5 lead. 3 frames to go to this 2015 Masters final.
Do it again. And again, and again, and again. You lost it.
Only put a half a cup in there. Make him happy.
Russell Yilton continues to do better for South Australia. The wing commander, they used to call him in 1996 when he used to come in last. That 96 World Championship winning team. Seems like many years ago for him now. And yeah, I'm old enough to have seen these guys come through and watch them play all these years. Give us some great times. And of course, Crown Wrigley, the man who potted that winning black in 96.
Muskie.
So at the moment, this is very much a game of drafts or chess, whatever you like to call it. These guys are trying to get into a winning position.
On that side.
Cluster of balls in the middle of the table that they feel is awkward to win the frame. It's a good effort by Russell Yilton, but not quite. Had a look at the pocket, went from jaw to jaw and out. But would have been useful because he got his reds clear. And would have been a good opportunity to try and go out from what appeared to be highly unlikely. And of course, Grant now's got to try and create something. He's got one difficult yellow. He's probably on this yellow close to the black, which he could pot into the top right. Jimmy Reen break. Looks like a dry break.
Come on, Della, come on. Come on, mate.
Delahunty's back on again. Against Jimmy Reen. Trying to play this onto the yellow in the middle. And plant. No. Might get lucky. No.
Come on, Russell.
Let's miss both.
Come on, Russ. Come on, that side. Come on, Jimmy.
So let's stay with Russell Yilton here. This Masters final, for those of you joining us, is coming to you from
Russ.
Commercial Club
Come on, it's safe.
in Albury, near Wodonga. It's on the Victoria-New South Wales border. Wodonga on the Victorian side and Albury on the New South Wales side. And we've got Russell Yilton here trying to clear up these reds. He's got 4 to go. One on the cush, he may try and run that now. He's got perfect position to run that red in the top right. But no, it looks like he's debating whether to play a safety and a holding shot or whether to go for it now. He's chosen to go for it. And yeah, what do they say? He who hesitates is lost, and probably didn't play that shot with the conviction that he normally would, but Still a good shot because he's got the 2 pockets covered at the end of the table. And Cran's highly unlikely to pot out with those balls, with those pockets covered. And also, I must say, in the form that he's been in, he's not quite up to his best. But who knows, he could change at any time. If he can get himself at the top end of the table, those 2 yellows are potable in the middle pockets. Or even back up this end of the table if you get the right position. And I think that's exactly what he's looking at, to get the yellow back up that end of the table in an area where he's on those 3 balls. And he's gone wrong side. Wrong side, and fairly difficult to pot anything from here. He's having a look at that yellow closest to the middle, and don't think he can hit enough ball to put it in that middle, but he may have a cut down to the end. He knows he's got to make this shot count, because Russell Yorton, when he comes back in,
30 seconds.
he's going to be in a position where he can
30 seconds.
clear these balls, so he might be going for the way he's lining up, he may go for a cannon onto the yellow and to pot in this bottom right. It's a reasonable attempt, but
Come on,
it's a
mate.
bit of a long shot. So let's see if Russell can pot out here for South Australia. South Australia has led most of the time in this match. Victoria hasn't hit the front at any point in time.
30 seconds.
But at the same time, South Australia haven't been able to get away to a convincing lead. There are times when you would see Russell just approach these 4 balls with utmost confidence and have a shot and whiz through the pot out, whereas today, the pressure of the grand final, been very careful.
Come on, Michael. Come on, inside.
He's played quite a good shot there, because he's left himself straight red into the top left. And then ball over the pocket to position himself for the red in the middle of the table. He's already looking at where he wants this white to lie to. Also for position for who's going to get this red. This is the position ball for the one in the middle.
Come on, Russ.
They can quite often go wrong, these shots. It doesn't matter how long you've been playing. Let's see how Russell tackles this. Looks like he's going to use screw patterns, playing the white ball low. Just stunning it.
Russell.
I think he would have liked to come just a little bit more, but he's just bridging over the cushion and pocket in order to
Come on, inside.
pot on the bottom left. We've seen a few of these shots missed today.
Come on, buddy.
Most of the time by Victoria, though. See how Russell tackles it. He's certainly having another think about it, not feeling too comfortable. Wants to try and get on the back. He's probably looking at the middle pocket too, which did that perfectly. That's beautifully played.
That's good.
Certainly paid off to go down and get up and go down again. So he's got the white in the middle of the table, no problems with queuing here, no cushions around. South Australia keep that lead. they go to a 7-5 lead. 2 frames to go to win this Australian title. And it's very steady playing by Russell Yulton, captain of South Australia. Jimmy Reen trying to keep Victoria in it.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Jim.
He's tried to get back the other side, but he's left himself nicely for the top left pocket. I thought he might be too close to the black, but I don't think so. It's going to be tight. He's probably got to correct and maybe even cheat the pocket, but we'll see now. No, he's played that nicely.
Come on, Della! Come on, Della!
Gave it every chance.
Come on, mate.
I thought it was in from the start.
Up, Della. Come on.
Come on, mate.
So McTalante, can he put South Australia into a commanding lead? 8 frames would mean that Victoria could only force it into a tie-break. May not go for the pot, may even cover behind this black. Yeah, he's certainly playing the team game. He's come too far, I think. He's left a cut for Jimmy. It looked like it was going all the way.
Come on, Jimbo, come on, mate.
And Jimmy?
The fact that he could hit so much ball, maybe he should have played a little bit firmer.
I'm running. All right.
Jimmy obviously knows he can cut this.
30 seconds.
Oh, and he's just overhit it.
Come on, Della. Come on, Come on, Della.
Jimmy Reen just can't seem to get his rhythm going.
Come on,
He's
Vic.
given McTalante another opportunity.
Come on, Vic.
Come on, Vic. Good on.
Vic.
Well, mate.
Come on, mate. Come
Played
on.
that and nicely held position on his wipe.
30 seconds.
Back around.
Yes, mate. Come on.
Yellow balls in
Vic's going straight down to this. He knows he can pot this. Very confident player. Pots those every day of the week. South Australia take an unassailable lead at 8-5. South Australia can only lose this match now in a playoff. Victoria will need to force a playoff. This is probably the biggest margin of the day. Victoria have slipped 3 frames behind.
Come on.
So Russell Yulton been playing
All right.
superbly in a great team game. He's going to see if he can battle his way through and get South Australia over the line in this frame. And in the meantime, we've got Tom Colbert and Phil Jones preparing for the frame on the right table. It's a nice shot by Russell Yulton.
Didn't mean need 2 punches. Good thing. Get without
Russell Yorton. Looking to win
Come on,
another
Jonesy.
team title.
Opportunity again, mate.
Won several with the South Australian men's team, the Open team.
30 seconds.
Been a wonderful player over many years.
Come on, mate. Come on,
Nicely
mate.
done. Now he's got this red in the middle of the top pocket. Or bottom pocket, I should say, bottom right. And should disturb the red on the left side of the black and promote it.
Mate,
Which has all come out nicely.
Come on, Russell.
Looks like the script may have been written for Russell Yorton, the captain, to play the winning frame. Still a bit of work to do though. Be a careful look at this. May take this red closest to black into the middle now. It's cuttable. Looks like plan. Beautifully played.
Go, Russ.
The black, of course, though, is in the yellow territory. I guess Russell figures he'll back himself to negotiate some way to get that end of the table and get onto the black. In the meantime, he wants a chance at it. He can smell victory. He can smell that this could be the frame that South Australia gets over the line. I'm sure he'd love to be the captain that pots the winning black.
Come on, Russ. Come on, mate.
Russ, come on.
Played that reason will probably come across.
Come on, Russell.
So he'll
Come on, Donny. Come on, mate.
play some
Come on, Donny.
bottom, either off the cushion
Come on, mate.
and back behind the black. Or just straight back, off the cushion, back and around, and unfortunately it's just sat on the yellow.
Keep working, mate.
Not very happy
Come on.
after all that hard work.
Donny.
That's all it takes. Just needed to be 2 inches the other side of the yellow, and he would have said that he played it perfectly, and would have been on the black in the middle instead. He's now going to either find a defensive spot to put the white to try and prevent a pot with the first shot, or get out of this snooker and maybe give the black a bit of a whack and see if it finds a pocket somewhere. Probably going to play this with the right hand side off the cushion. And unfortunately the umpire's got it covered. Obviously didn't foul. Unfortunately didn't get any angle on the black, but he's avoided giving 2 shots. So Stevie Gray comes in now. Donny Colbert's doing the business on the other table. He's only got two balls left. So Donny Colbert's certainly in a winning frame position here. Somehow looks like Russell Yorton's lining up for this black again. No mistake this time. And that's South Australia winning grand final 9 frames to 5.
Thanks.
day, lads.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the runners-up from Victoria. Masters champions for 2015, Team South Australia. More round of applause for the umpires. And a big round of applause for both these teams who have had a great championship and have made out a great final. Star-studded final. Maybe we could have the two captains to come up and say a few words, please. Victoria? Great, we're going to go to you first.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate SA, too good on the day, like too well for us. I'd like to also thank Port Victoria for running such a fantastic carnival and just a great event. And thanks to all the supporters that came down and fantastic tournament.
Oh, no.
Well done, Cran, and well done to Victoria again. Great competitors, made another final. Yeah, let's go for Victoria, the hosts and finalists in this Masters event. Now the captain of South Australia, I'm really lost for a word, Russell Hilton. Let's hear it from Russell Hilton, from South Australia.
Thank you, Jose. They've had like Victoria, tight matches. We've always had big battles over the years. They've been right up there the last couple of years, but it's good that we come here with a bit of a stronger side and was able to compete well with them and got over the line tonight, this morning. I'd like to thank all of the umpires that have been standing around for hours and hours and hours at night, going straight home to their motel, getting up first thing in the morning. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you. To my team, fantastic. Mick, Phil, and Michael, and big Chris Ormsby. It's a pleasure playing with you guys, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Had a lot of fun. We've done some strange things that we will never ever forget. We will never forget what happened here and what we've done. To all our supporters, to my main supporter Steve Militsis, thank you for being there all the time. And my major sponsor, Chris Ormsby, I'd like to thank you very much for sponsoring. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a good tournament and enjoy yourselves like I'm going to tonight.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, captain of South Australia, Russell Hilton. One more big round of applause for a great final between these two great rivals, South Australia and Victoria. That's it for the Masters final, and we'll be back in about half an hour, about 11 o'clock, to stage the three singles finals, the Masters, the Women's and the Men's. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, big fella. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah.
The only way there was the yellow really he was
Always fire up with you.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
On between drinks and